All right, everybody, welcome to My Architectural Glass. Alongside me, Jason Ryback, Matthew Francino. This is our newest segment. We're calling it Blue Collar Picks. Football season is upon us. For all you out there, servicemen and women that are working in the trades, it can be a grind out there. And for me, anyway, football season is a great escape. And so I always love football season because no matter what happens during the workday or work week, you always get to look forward to football, especially on Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday, Mondays. But what we're going to be doing here is for the next 17 weeks, Matt, Jay, and myself are going to be picking winners for the Sunday and Monday games. But here's the catch. This is where the content comes in. The person with the worst record that week is going to be picking a punishment out of a hat that we've pre-selected, 17 different punishments that we will film. So this first episode, obviously there's no punishment, but we're setting you up for the next one, and we'll be starting that episode showing week one's punishment. Just to give you an idea of where we came up with this, Jay had some content that he was showing me where a lot of these fantasy football leagues have punishments for some of the losers. Like, why don't you give us one or two examples?
Well, there's your typical staples where they got to go out to dinner with like an inflatable sex doll, or you stand out in the middle of a street corner with a sign that says "I suck at fantasy football." But I just saw one that was probably my favorite one yet.
What was it?
The loser has to go to a sperm bank, make a donation.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but they have to check the box that allows the child to contact you when they turn 18.
Get the hell out of here. Okay.
Oh my God.
This one is definitely not going in. I'm vetoing that one for sure, but I understand where you're going with this. Holy
It's just
smokes. You
some
just
of our
went to
inspiration.
a level that I didn't even know was possible. That actually scares me.
Wow. You took that a little too far.
What do you think?
I love it. I love it.
You love that punishment?
Yeah, that's a good one. I've seen one where you have to sit in Waffle House for 24 hours. You start with 24 hours sitting in Waffle House. And for every waffle you eat, you take an hour off the time you're spent there. So if you can put down 24 waffles,
You're a ghost.
You're a ghost, right? So I know my buddies have done this recently. He did 10 waffles and had to sit in Waffle House for 14 hours.
Oh man!
Oh my God. Now, don't forget, one of us has, maybe instead of us having to film, you just have to take selfie video the whole time.
See, that's actually, the Waffle House is actually worse than, like, I've seen it in bars. Well, at least you get to be in a bar and you're having drinks, right? And it was like, to take a shot, it takes an hour off or whatever. But man,
That's hilarious.
Waffle House.
I got some good ones, but we'll keep everybody wondering. So why don't we get into this? Week one, Sunday's game. So as you all know, it starts at 1:00. So this episode will be pushed out to the internet before 1:00 on Sunday. And the first matchup I have on our list is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Florida team, at Atlanta Falcons. Matt, why don't you tell us who you got picked first?
Bucks all day, every day. Favorite Florida team.
I am also going with the Buccaneers.
Yep.
I imagine
Wow,
Jason is
looks
as
like
well.
we're just going chalk here.
Okay, so that's across the board, Buccaneers. Second game, Cincinnati Bengals are at the Browns. Jay.
I got to go with the Bengals here. I know the beginning of the season is usually a lot of weird things happen, but I don't see the Browns topping the Bengals here.
Yep. I think Browns suck.
So you're going with Bengals.
Oh, yeah.
I have also picked the Bungles with Joe Burrow. Third game, Dolphins at Colts. I got the Colts in this one.
Why's that?
I have no idea. I hate the Dolphins.
Okay.
Wow.
Squish the fish.
Okay, well, this is where we depart a little bit. I have the Dolphins. I was just at Hard Rock last week for the Notre Dame Miami game, so
So far you've picked 3 road dogs.
yeah,
That's tough.
yeah.
Okay, so Jay?
I too have the Dolphins. Dolphins have shown some promise, although they went through some tough times last year. They started off pretty strong, and they seem to start off strong the past few years. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
All right. Fourth game, Panthers at Jacksonville. I got the Jags.
In the battle of the Pussycats, I too am taking the Jags.
I'm taking Panthers on this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Now we got some
Yeah.
competition going
know.
here. Now this was a pick. This was my toughest pick because, as many of you might know, maybe not know, I am a homer for all New England teams. However, I love Tom Brady, and he just seems to win at everything he does. And now that he's part owner of the Raiders, I've actually picked the Raiders over the Patriots.
Okay.
And I'm not.
Trail.
It was very difficult for me to do that.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I figured. Jay,
I'm going to go against you on this one. I got to go with the Pats on this.
you got the Patsies.
I think they're gonna shine a little bright this year. They might even compete for the AL East, the AFC East.
New coach, Mike Vrabel, former
That's right.
player. Who are you rocking with?
Pats.
Patsies.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I like the Raiders too, but I thought you of all people would go with the Patriots. I thought I would,
I figured you
I
guys
get
would
kicked
say
out of here if I picked any different. but-
No.
Wow.
This is for the content. Doing it for the gram. All right, next game we got the Cardinals at the New Orleans Saints. I've picked the Saints.
Why the fuck would you pick the Saints? The Saints are horrible.
Yeah, I know, but so
The,
as I'm
the
going,
Saints. I'm going to go on record here and say.
I thought you were asking me
Hold
why
on,
I
I
picked.
just want to say something. I'm going to go on record here and I say that I believe the Saints could potentially be a 1-2 win team this year.
Okay, there's usually
Holy shit.
yeah, that's
Wow.
that's big.
Okay.
So why did you pick them? Is that they're one of their wins?
Okay, as we're going down here and I'm picking all these, the two teams that I picked that were home teams, I actually initially were going to go against. So I'm thinking I started getting in my head, I'm like, God, I'm picking 5 road dogs right out of the gate. I don't know much about either of these two teams. I need to pick a homer, and I went with the Aints.
Okay.
That was my thought process.
Yeah. I like birds, so
You're going Cardinals.
yeah.
We forgot. Matt picks like the pretty colors or the cute
Or his favorite animal?
Yeah, I think Panthers are cooler than Jaguars.
He's like the office girl in March Madness.
Do you like Cougars?
Love them.
Okay.
Love them.
Okay. All right, this is going to be a good game. Steelers versus the Jets. Jay, who do you got?
I got the Steelers here.
I got the steel curtain as well.
Yep.
Jay, the Jets are a bunch of beefers.
Yep.
All right, so we're all the same here. Everybody's got the steel curtain. We got the Giants versus the Washington Redskins.
Yes.
I am not saying the Commanders.
Yes, I agree.
Who are you picking?
I'm going to probably go against the grain here a little bit. I'm actually picking, as much as I hate them, I'm picking the G-Men.
Oh, God, I hate the Giants. I will never forget. I still watch that catch from David Tyree in that Super Bowl thinking it's going to fall. I have to go with the Redskins in this one.
Yep, same Redskins.
I
Okay.
think
Yep.
Jaden Daniels and company are going to be in for a rude awakening to start the season.
Well, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're
I don't.
wrong. And we
I
see
don't.
you in a Waffle House or
No.
at the local sperm bank. Okay, Titans versus Broncos in Denver. This is in Denver. By the way, Matt, are you in the Mile High Club?
No.
You know the stadium is a mile high.
Well, there you go. That's a 2-for-1 right there.
Bang, bang, choo choo trang. Jay, who are you picking?
I am joining the Mile High Club.
By yourself? I am also picking the Broncos.
What else is new?
So across the board, we're all Broncos.
Yep.
49ers at the Seahawks. I got the Niners.
I do too.
We differ again. I'm taking the Seahawks
Oh,
on this
wow.
one.
Okay.
Yep.
What was your rationale here? 12th man?
No, it was in this case it was a little more feel, but I do feel like the Seahawks run game is going to be tremendous this year. They got a healthy Kenneth Walker, and they also have Zach Charbonnet backing him up, and I feel like they're just going to pound the ball against the 49ers.
Wow. Very good at analysis. I never heard of any of those
Yep.
guys.
I didn't understand a single thing.
I'm going to be watching a lot of football this weekend to coach myself up. Now we're going to Detroit.
Yes.
8 Mile. Lions versus the Packers. Matt, why don't you lead us off here?
Lions. I hate the Packers. My team is the Bears. Although they're not that good, the hate for the Packers is there forever.
I love that.
And I like the Lions. I think them coming back, I think it might have been last year or the year before that, and having a great season.
Yeah.
I was rallying behind them that whole time. So
That was fun to watch.
yeah.
I am also with the Lions.
I too am with the Lions. I feel they're going to have a little bit of regression this year, but I think they win this game.
Texans at Rams. Jay.
I actually have the Texans on this one.
Oh, good. So the Texans' former head coach is now in New England. Who is their coach now?
Of the Texans?
Oh, no, it was the Tennessee Titans. Isn't
Yeah, there's
where
the
was
Titans.
Vrabel?
You're talking about the Titans.
Oh, okay, yeah. See?
There you go.
Remember the Titans.
I have the Rams in this matchup.
Yep, I do as well.
You're with
the Rams.
Texans?
That's where I'm jumping ahead. Yep.
Okay. Ravens at Bills.
This one was rough for me.
I think
Rough.
this was
This is a pick'em game.
it is a pick 'em, but it's in Buffalo. Josh Allen is a stud, but so isn't what's the quarterback?
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
I mean, he's also a stud. I picked the Bills.
I did as well. I went with the Bills.
Okay, so the last two games that they played each other, it was very close, and I think the Bills edged them out by a couple points. And in the playoffs, when the Bills won, I think it was a 3-point victory, and Baltimore was down a couple players. I got Baltimore.
Oh, okay. And rounding off our picks, the Monday night game, Vikings versus Bears.
I think that one's going to be good. I just have an odd feeling about that one.
Well, you just stated earlier how much you hate the Bears, so I have to imagine
Like
you picked the
Bears.
Vikings.
Like the Bears.
Oh, you like the Bears.
Hate the Packers.
Okay. Well, so you have the Bears in
Yeah,
this
oh, yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
I've picked the Vikings. I don't know much about either team, but I know one of our lead installers, Dustin, is a huge Vikings fan, and he would tell me, Keith, pick the Vikings 100%. That's why I'm picking the Vikings on this one.
Okay. Well, I am going with the Bears. This will probably be the one and only time I'm picking the Bears over the Vikings. You've got J.J. McCarthy coming off an injury, playing his first NFL game regular season with the Vikings. Vikings got a depleted wide receiver core. I think the Bears have a shot here.
Man, great analysis from
Leading.
Jay. Holy shit. Very impressive. I mean, you did
Jordan
your
Addison's
homework.
on a 3-game suspension for a DUI.
He's got a Dewey?
Yep. Must have been
Okay.
doing his fantasy football punishment.
I think it's worth mentioning we didn't look at spreads or any odds, and we didn't look at each other's picks. So I love to see the similarities with all our picks. It's kind of funny that we share a lot in common with who we're going with.
We'll add them all up. Probably at the end of this post, kind of have just a board of what all of our picks are.
Yeah.
Also, because we want to make sure someone's doing the punishment, there is likelihood that we have the same number of losses. Therefore, we are picking a tiebreaker, and our tiebreaker is going to be a combined score of the Monday night game. This will be the person that gets closest to the total score will end up winning should there be a tie. Your tie-breaking number is,
I got 45.
ooh, I picked 47.
Wow, this is like the Price is Right.
Yeah, what did you pick?
$1. I got 48.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Wow.
Damn. Wow. So
I'm hoping they go under then.
I'm screwed here.
We're
you're
we're
really-
all in the ballpark. I think the over/under is like 43 on this game. So
Wow. Well, this is fascinating. This is a cool new segment. I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to the punishments.
I can't wait to see what Matt does next week.
For anybody out there that is participating or watching this and you have an idea of a cool punishment that you think you'd like to see happen, feel free to put it in the comments and we will converse amongst ourselves to see if that we want to add it to the hat. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the 17 punishments that we came up with into a hat plus any others that come in. And so preceding this week's games, the loser will pick his punishment out of a hat and we will film that and it will be posted at the beginning of next week's picks, blue collar picks.
Yep.
any companies out there that want to sponsor the My Architectural Glass Blue Collar Picks, feel free to slide into our DMs. We could talk about potential sponsorship for the next 16 weeks.
Or even those that are maybe feeling a little lucky and want to be a guest picker and
Ooh, yeah.
are willing to take on the punishment we hand out.
Yeah, I was going to say, any guest pickers are coming in, that's fine, but you better be here Tuesday morning to, especially if you lost, to do your punishment.
Yep.
I'm not looking forward to this at all. I know I'm going to lose
Well,
at least 50%.
the good thing about this is now we'll have a reason to really get excited to literally watch every single one of these games, because I have a feeling it's going to come down to Monday, either Sunday night or Monday night. So that's when it's going to count.
Yep.
I'm actually really looking
It's going to be
forward
fun.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching this episode of Blue Collar Picks, and stay tuned for that punishment that's going to be coming next week.